I'm Action Shiro Tarangini, and I'm an intern at Blank Noise. I'm actually at the tail end of my internship, and this is my twin.
Yeah, hi, I'm Akanshiro Tejaswini. We did the internship together. We study media and communication at Mount Carmel College in Bangalore. We started the internship in May and now we are almost finishing it.
So my first question to us was actually, do we in fact call ourselves Action Shiros? And we did.
Yeah, I think this is the warmest feeling that I get when I call myself an Action Shiro. Because I feel like every single thing that we do at Blank Noise is for the purpose of building the mission. And this mission, the I never asked for it mission, and this mission is so close to my heart. And that I don't know, I deep down feel like I'm very honored to be an Action Shiro, I guess.
And I've realized quite often that I'm a very group person. I always try to find myself a group of comfortable people. So to be a part of something where we all call ourselves Action Shiros, Deros and Heroes, it felt like I was part of this larger group, a larger home, a larger community, and that just made me want to do it more. And I think I'm always going to call myself an Action Shiro now.
Yeah. So this I wanted to take a minute to talk about what the word actually means to me, right? The word Action Shiro, Deru and Hero. I feel like the word is an inclusive and accessible person, a person who's continuously thinking about how to make someone make I don't know, healing or the process better for somebody else and for yourself. And it's just, I think it's a really strong word, being an Action Shiro, Dero, or a hero.
I totally echo that. And I also want to add what it meant to me personally, right? Just calling myself an Action Shiro somehow gives me the power and to want to talk about my experiences, to want to talk about how I'm feeling, to want to process things together. And I feel like that's a very big step for me because I haven't been that person. Maybe because I didn't have my community until then.
And Action Shiro, Deru and Hero means community for me too. It means a safe space. And it means people that I can trust. Yeah.
What did we do in the internship?
The best part about this internship is that I can't pick one project and say that, hey, I worked on this project. It's that we worked on a lot of different projects. We worked on different aspects of maybe the website. We continuously did a lot of work at the same time with different people, which I don't think I would have gotten at any other internship.
Yeah, I remember while applying for the internships, it was either a choice of applying either for a writing internship, a design internship, or a PR marketing internship.
Not at Blank Noise,
not at Blank Noise, but that was like, there were like categories we were looking at. But what the best part here was that it was a very wholesome experience where you were involved in multiple things. You were involved in writing sometimes, there was a lot of research, there was design that we were involved with, you worked on the website quite extensively. Yeah, and a lot of our skills are put to use, a lot of new skills were acquired. That's what I found really great about the internship.
Also, the fact that we built this mission together, we did everything together. Yeah. And we do study together and all of that, but just working together and counting on each other for anything that we need was, I don't know, it's magical.
Yeah. Having someone right there when you feel like you may need somebody, when you feel like, I don't know, most days I really felt safe knowing that she was working right next to me on things that really matter to both of us. So it was a new experience and one that I rate really high.
Yeah, also the fact that I knew that she understood me and I understood her, and we were aware that we both process things differently, but knowing that, hey, I have her right there next to me. It was really important that she
I think by the end we were also very accepting of our different ways of processing. It wasn't that before, because we process things like stark opposite ways, but we began to accept the different ways that people do so and the way that we do it ourselves, and that was great.
Yeah.
So, what, according to you, what makes a good intern at Black Noise?
A good intern at Blank Nurse is someone who doesn't shy away from vulnerable work and a lot, and who knows that like this cause is important, this mission is important, and it's all about the process of building it. It's not about the final destination. It's the entire process that goes into making this mission possible, into making the work that Blank Noise like actually reach where it is right now.
And someone who knows the time and effort that everything takes, and along with being vulnerable, someone who's also aware of the capacities in which they can be vulnerable is what I think is an important trait for an intern here.
And who's willing to unlearn and learn a lot of things. I learned a lot of things that I've never actually addressed about my privilege, about my sexuality, and all of it. It's just someone who's just willing to learn, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. So why did we apply to the Blank Nurse internship? Why do you think we did?
So I remember I learned about Blank Noise in 2019, and Blank Noise came to Mount Carmel College, and we had a conversation, a sort of like a listening circle in college with a bunch of students. But what made me want the internship was, most importantly, the process of the application. I felt that it was not only thorough, but it made it very clear what the internship stood for, right? The interviews and the form itself makes you feel vulnerable even before you started. And I found that feeling really warm, and I didn't think it would be possible in like the very beginning. But yeah, and mostly because I feel like I connect to the cause. I feel like the cause is something that I can own.
I applied to the internship because I thought that not only would I be working for the NGO, but it would serve me also. And in the beginning, I thought that was a selfish thought, but I realized that I had found a community and I'd found a safe space for myself.
Did it serve you?
Yeah, of course it served me. And along with serving, in the process of in the process of processing myself, I just left with a lot of learnings and a lot of great experiences.
Yeah. And yeah, doing all of it with a twin right next to me, like a foot away from me, was quite an interesting experience. We go to the same college, we do the same course, but just that working together at a place that means so much to us, it was a magical experience, as you said.
Yeah, I did enjoy working with you.
Do you echo that?
Yeah, I echo that. So one an important question would be that what did we come with to the internship, and after 2 months, what are we leaving with?
For me personally, I always believe that I'm the type to process things within myself. I was always wanting to do it alone. That's the feeling that I came with. And through the internship, while listening to testimonials, while talking to people about their experiences, I felt and realized the need to not do it alone. I think that is one of the important things I'm taking away from the internship.
Yeah. I actually came with this a box filled with like a few skills that I learned in college, but I left with a feeling that I want to learn more, and a feeling of just not doing the things that I'm comfortable doing, and feeling of just wanting to know more, learn more, and I don't know, be able to give more of myself.
We came with skills, and I feel like they were definitely polished here.
Yeah. If not polished, at least we acquired some new ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what do you think was the best part of the internship for you?
I think working together with other people at Blind.
Oh, I thought me.
No, like you also, but working together with other people, trying to process, trying to incorporate opinions and perspectives into the work that, like different perspectives into everything that we put, every work that we put out.
For me, it was So all I think the past 20, however long, okay, 20 years, I've imagined that the role of the intern is quite menial, right? You, if it was in a non-COVID world or a pre-COVID world, it would be fetching a coffee or getting some printouts done. But that was not what it felt like. We were part of so much of the ongoing projects. We were part of it was like an everyday employee's life at
Yeah.
Blank.
We felt
Mess.
important.
Yeah, it made us feel like our opinions were valued.
Yeah. Oh wait, but then what? Like, yeah, I'm sure that's the best part. Or what is the hardest part of the internship for you?
So quite honestly, it was actually going out there and talking to people I don't know about. I never asked for admission and asking them whether they want to contribute, because I felt like when I was talking about it, it interested a lot more people than the ones who were willing to contribute.
Yeah, I agree. And like, what was difficult for me is that it took me 20 years, or I don't know, it took me a long time to actually like be able to give my testimonial. And the fact that I don't know how different people process it, and even though I did facilitate this conversation with a lot of people, I just felt like that was the hardest part for me.